Hello, class. How are you doing today? We are going to start topic 14 today. And so that being said, you can take the topic 13 test. If you get an 80 to 100% on it, I will mail you a surprise, just like I did for the topic 12 test. So a couple of things you'll need to know for the test. You need to know what a product is, which I know that you do, but this is just a reminder. To find the product of something, you would multiply. So, for example, if you had to write this out, subtract 6, sorry, hold on, let me get this situated. Subtract 6 from the product of 5 and 7. So the product means you're going to multiply 5 times 7, and then you're going to subtract 6 from it. Subtract 6 from this product. So you could write it like this: 5 times 7 minus 6. So don't let that confuse you. A lot of my students last year did get confused because the 5 times 6 is on the right here and it's saying subtract 6, but you're subtracting 6 from that. So you have to write that first. Then the other thing you need to know for the test is the quotient. To find the quotient of something, remember that a quotient is when you divide. It's the answer to a division problem. So here's this: add 7 and 6/10 to the quotient of 10 and 7/10 divided by 5. So again, you're going to do this first, 10 and 7/10 divided by 5, and then you're going to add 7 and 6/10 to that. So you could write this a couple of ways. You could do it like this, divided by 5, plus 7 and 6/10. You could write it like that. You could also write it like this because of order of operations. We're going to do the thing in parentheses first. Even if we didn't have this in parentheses, we would still do it first, because of course we would divide and multiply before we add or subtract. So you wouldn't even have to have the parentheses. So that's just a little review for the test if you want to do it. It's not for a grade on your grade card or anything like that. So now we're getting ready to do something fun. Topic 14.1, I can locate points on a coordinate grid. So this is a coordinate grid here. And what a coordinate grid is, it has these ordered pairs on them, and they're written in parentheses. So here's an ordered pair, 5, 1. Whatever comes first in the ordered pair is on the horizontal. They call this an axis, the horizontal line. Whatever is second in the ordered pair is on the vertical axis or the vertical line. A lot of times they'll call this axis X, and that axis Y. Not always, but a lot of times. So to find 5, 1, we're going to go over 5. So you always go over first, and then you're going to go up 1. So right there is our point 5, 1. We'll just call it point G. So let's see, what would be the ordered pair for this one? You're going to go over how many? 1, and you're going to go up 0. So point A would be 1, 0. Point B, now look at this one, we're going to go over 0, up 3. Oh, I didn't put the A there. So point B is going to be over 0, up 3. What would point C be? Over 2, up 4. Point C, over 2, up 4. So does that make sense? Point D, we're going to go over 4, up 5. Where I'm getting this from is I'm looking at what this line goes to. So here's 5, and then this line is 4. So over 4, and then up to 5. So D would be 4, in parentheses 4, comma 5. E, we're going to go over to the 5, up 2. See how that's on the line? That's a 2. And here we're going to go over 6. Now don't let this trick you. We're going to go up 0 because we're staying. So over 6, up 0. So if we were doing point F, it would be, we're going to write it down, over 6, up 0. So I assigned you the practice buddy and the quick check, and they're pretty much just writing out what these are. Easter picture, if you have a printer, I mailed out the Easter picture. If we were in class, I would have given you this Easter picture as morning work. And it's pretty fun, I think. So I'm disappointed that we don't get to do it because in years past, I always let my students color them. And well, I hate to tell you what it is, but I would let them add, I'll just tell you, it's an Easter basket. And I would let them add a lot of times 2 or 3 Easter eggs in the basket and color them. And it was always fun. So if you have a printer, I shared this, and your mom or dad or guardian could print this off for you if you have a printer. If you don't, I'm sorry. I wish that I could get you this. So here's how you do this. Plot the coordinates in each dot point below, connecting each row of dots as you go. When you reach the end, make sure your picture looks like an Easter image, and if not, recheck some of your coordinates. Okay, so for example, you're going to connect all these. You're going to start with the first one. The only thing I don't like about this is I wish that they had put these in parentheses. They really should have. But so here's the first one, 5, 1. The second one is 11, 1, 13, 5. 3, 5, and 5, 1. So to start out, you're going to connect these. So let's start. We got over 5. Remember, the first number is what you go over. Over 5. The second number is what you go up. 1. Next one, over 11, up 1. So now, sorry, I didn't have that on there where you can see it. We're going to connect that. You could use a ruler if you have one. Then we've got over 13, here's 13, up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have a ruler, you can take this and you can connect it. Then we have over 3, up 5. Over 3, up 5. You can kind of see this is making the basket. So then we're going to draw our line all the way across, and then over 5, up 1. Oh, it's where we started. Over 5, up 1. So they're wanting you to reconnect it. So that is all connected. And as you can kind of see, it's the start of our Easter basket. Then you go to the next line, you're going to connect these. 4, 3, you're going to connect it. So 13, 3. So over 4, up 3. Over 12, up 3. There's the 3. And you're going to connect, sorry, it's hard for me to do this and hold this. So there's like a line here. You're going to connect that. And you just do that with each row. You just go down each one. So hopefully if you have a printer, you can print this off. If not, I'm sorry. I wish that I could give you it. If you do this and you color it and you draw in the Easter eggs in the Easter basket and you want to snap a picture of your finished product, I will post it on Class Dojo. So hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for listening. Great job doing your math. I'm really proud of you guys.